It started with a knock, just a single, deliberate tap on the front door at exactly 2:03 a.m. I wouldn't have heard it if I hadn't been awake, staring at the ceiling, unable to shake the strange unease that had settled over me since midnight. I live alone in a small house on the edge of town. It's quiet out here usually, peaceful, the kind of place where you can hear the creak of trees and the hum of distant traffic. But that night, everything felt wrong. When the knock came, I froze. My first thought was that it must have been the wind, but the sound was too precise, too intentional. I slid out of bed, my heart hammering in my chest. Grabbing my phone from the nightstand, I tiptoed down the hall to the living room. The curtains were drawn, but the porch light cast a faint glow around their edges. "Who's there?" I called out, my voice shaky. No response. I waited, holding my breath, straining to hear anything over the pounding in my ears. Then came another knock, louder this time. I glanced at my phone. No missed calls, no messages. The clock read 2:06 a.m. Whoever was out there wasn't leaving. With every nerve in my body screaming at me not to, I moved closer to the door. Slowly, I pulled back the edge of the curtain. The porch was empty, my stomach twisted. Maybe it was a prank, some drunk kid messing around. I almost laughed at myself, but then I noticed something strange. The doorknob was turning. I stumbled back, my phone slipping from my hand and clattering to the floor. The sound of the doorknob twisting back and forth filled the room, slow and deliberate. "Go away," I shouted, my voice breaking. The noise stopped. For a moment, there was silence. Then from the other side of the door, a voice whispered, "Let me in." It was soft, almost familiar, but wrong in a way I couldn't describe. It sent a shiver down my spine, and I instinctively backed away. "I'm calling the police," I yelled, fumbling to pick up my phone. "No, you're not," the voice said, and it was right. My phone screen wouldn't turn on. It was dead, even though I'd charged it before bed. The knocking started again, harder this time, faster, like someone pounding with both fists. The door shook in its frame, and I swore I saw it bow inward, just slightly. I ran to the kitchen and grabbed the biggest knife I could find. My hands were trembling so badly I could barely hold it. When I came back to the living room, the knocking had stopped. The house was deathly quiet. I crept to the door, knife raised, and pressed my ear against it. Nothing. I let out a shaky breath, my muscles aching from the tension. Maybe whoever it was had left. Maybe it really had just been some kind of sick joke. But then I heard it, not from the door this time, from behind me. "Let me in." The voice was right next to my ear.